Hello and welcome to today's free trading video and market analysis. I'm your host, Kenny, Senior Research Analyst with the MiniAnalyst.com. The first thing we're looking at here is a chart of the market. These are some of our proprietary indicators, as you well know. And what are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at still a bearish overall picture on the market. The market last print ES is 1229.75, coming right back up, as you can see, to test this downtrend right here. So this is a great selling opportunity. We have, albeit diverging, arguably, in the grand scheme of things, although certainly diverging here, not so much here. We do have bullishness in these two indicators. These are ancillary. These are two primary indicators. As you can see, if we go back a few days, the gap open higher ended up being a bull trap, a massive bull trap around 1300. Very easy resistance, very easy to tell that was resistance. We did get the gap higher. It was actually resistance in the prior day, I believe, or two. And all the way going back to over the last month, we've certainly had problems with the very round 1300 level in the S&Ps, and obviously a gap open was a bull trap. What was the sign? Well, we did have bearishness the day before, and we had extreme bearishness in this indicator with the gap higher open and the higher move in price. So one would argue that once we broke the trend, which was right around this day, it just accelerated, came back to retest the trend right here, just trailed off after that because this was full bearishness. Although we did see a little bit of divergence late in the day, that led to this basing formation carrying into the next day, which was Wednesday. And then we started to slide a little lower after retesting the trend, head and shoulders formation right here to break the trend, and it went to a new low, below the low the prior day, and then of course we trailed off a little bit because it was arguably choppy, just not really any strong indications as we moved through that day. But then on Thursday, of course, we get the gap lower open. And where do we see? Starts to accelerate in bearishness, and once you see this acceleration, making a new low in terms of the short side here, and these starting to form some divergences here, so that's definitely a great time to get short right there. But obviously, breaking the low of the early session after in concert with the low of the prior day around here, this is the reason you get the acceleration move. You look for confirmation here, full bearishness both here, and you get another subsequent slide lower in the market, and it actually continued on into the today session, where we still are bearish, 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 and we do have triple threat or quad bearish state here this morning, but we have seen a little bit of a snapback, turn these two to the bullish side, but all in all, it looks like a pretty good selling opportunity. In terms of the intraday perspective, right around 12:30, just a little bit of a retracement. Not sure if it's going to have any legs. In fact, looks like we're already seeing some bearishness here. So there you have it, a nice 1300 down to 1270 point move in the S&Ps, almost straight line down. And of course, you do see the confirmation. The indicators below on the short side suggesting that the short side is the favorable side and certainly the path of least resistance. And just these moves back into the trend, you can just certainly be sellers of those, as we see here. Now, of course, a break above this high in the mini S&Ps, we'll call it around 32, it looks like, would suggest that the bulls, or the market at least, won't go that much further and may start to base just like we saw here. So that's the intraday look. We're going to go ahead and switch over to a look at the daily. Excuse me. We're going to bring that up, and we'll just clean that up a little bit. So it's definitely been some wild sessions. We've had, like last week especially, I guess we mentioned that, just had some wildly impressive days. So anyway, here we look at the Swing System 7.0. This trades the YM contract. Just closed out a beautiful short setup from Thursday morning around 11,450 down to about 11,150 we'll call it. So a beautiful 300 point winner for our Swing System 7.0. This holds overnight, obviously Swing System. And there you see that short setup, just in the YM contract, retesting the early session highs right there. The ES on a relative basis not doing as well, but did go up and test the early session high, essentially filled the gap close. Unfortunately, the system did exit because that did look like a pretty good selling opportunity, but one could argue again that it could just base into the close. But certainly the market coming lower off this 11,150 level, we'd do a fib retracement right there, and and look to cover those short profits, any short profits that we would have from 1150 to 1175. But go through and look at these real quick. There's the Swing System 6.0, hasn't traded. Swing System 8.0, just locked in a gain, didn't decide to participate in that. The Day Trader 9.0, again, not participating, just not trading, closed out a couple of winners there. We'll look at the daily actually real quick, and here's where you see we've remained officially bearish, I believe, since 1377 in the S&Ps. We have remained, for market timing from market timing, an official market timing basis, we've remained bearish since 1377. So sitting on a 150-point gain. Obviously, that's on an official basis, but we did recommend that you guys take some exposure off the table right around here, which is around 1250, I believe. We'll call it around 120 points in profit. Aggressive would just go ahead and take all the profit, but as you can see, we've just kind of based. We did mention the ascension, the ascending wedge or triangle, essentially a wedge, batting up against this. One could argue the right side of it, left side of a triangle. In the horizontal support resistance of 1300. We did mention that we broke that and would look to retest it. It has been some volatile moves as the market tried to retest it, but has certainly retested the other side, confirmed it as resistance. Of course, the mother of all, trend following resistance right here. For our intents and purposes, at any rate, at 1283. That in concert with the horizontal significance of 1300 led to this move over the last few days of 70 points. So I hope you guys were positioned for that on the short side. As we did mention, we did have a break of this trend and would be selling any area from 1290 to 1300. So another nice 70-point pop. We are definitely running out of time. So just not sure what we want to look at here. We'll go ahead and look over at the where the portfolios have been. So we'll pull this up right there. And the Swinger DT yesterday was the star performer. Actually, we can pull up the 2-day performance of our portfolios. This is actually, should be a day and a half because this is as of this morning, about 15 minutes ago. Swinger DT adding another 12% today, up $3,600. For the Swinger DT this morning, and yesterday was up $6,000. The Swinger DT. This is one of our favorite portfolios. It's a very aggressive portfolio, but is a venerable portfolio. Once it gets going, it really makes a lot of money over time. It can actually in a short order of time. So where do we have it? The last 2 days' performance. The Swinger DT is the standout, up 32.27% or $10,000 on a $30,000 aggressive portfolio. Coming in second, surprisingly, is the Delta B. This is kind of a converse portfolio to a lot of our other portfolios. Not sure why, it's just a combination. And there you have it, 22.39%. Over the last 31 days, the standout is still the Dual Day Trader DS, holding on to 165% gain. The Matte Black has just got to be the most outstanding portfolio in the world. There's the Delta 5. Putting in a very impressive 117% gain over the last. So a lot of our portfolios over the last 31 days in triple-digit returns, some well into the triple-digit returns, with the Matte Black being the most diversified that we offer, up 106%. Just a very impressive portfolio. And here's the 2-day returns for the Matte Black as well, up 14% just in the last 2 days. So definitely a great time to be trading these portfolios. If you are interested in trading these portfolios, you can enter promo code on the Swinger DT right here. Just go ahead and hit Swinger DT, and you can save yourself an extra $300. We definitely do recommend this portfolio for only our aggressive traders. But if you're in video, just go ahead and apply that, and you can save $300. Also, we're going to have the black portfolio. Come on down here with a promotion of, it's $4,000 on special right now for 3 months. Go ahead and add to that cart, and I'm not sure if it's working now. Just go ahead and enter black. It's not working right now, but we will set that to where you can save an extra $500. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and participated nicely off some of our calls, and I hope you have a great weekend. Let us know if you have any questions. We'll see you next time.